Hello, Australian. We are going to introduce ourselves, and I hope we are going to have enjoy this year with you. We are looking forward your reply. So goodbye. Hi, it's me again. So you know me a bit actually. So I will introduce myself. I'm Valentin. I'm 15. I like extreme sport. I go climbing and I practice downhill. I don't know if you know what is downhill. There is not a lot of people who know this sport. It's a bit like a mountain bike, but more dangerous. Uh, I uh, I have learned English for 4 years. So since I'm 12. And I think I don't have a very good pronunciation, but I like English because it's very useful in the life. My dream, no, I don't travel a lot. I have been in London twice. The last time was the last year. We went to London with school and we were staying in a very strange family. I don't have really a dream, but I have never skydive, and I'd like to do, and I think it's not impossible. So I have some question for you. No, Australia. When I think to Australia, I don't know if you know a lot of things about Belgium, but me, when I heard Australia, I see a koala which eating eucalyptus, and that's all. There is kangaroos too, but I don't know more about Australia. So, can I ask you some question now? If you don't have really the choice. So, my first question is, what kind of meat do you eat? Do you eat kangaroos? I don't know. And how old can you ride a car? In Belgium, we have to be 18, and I don't know if it's the same thing there. And finally, have you ever go in another country with school? Because Australia is quite far from the other country. My expectation with this exchange are not very original, I think. I'd like to improve my English level and meet cool people. Now I'll make you guess something related to Belgium. So the thing is not very small, not small, not small at all. But there is not a lot of people who know it. That can see a bit weird when we see it the first time. It's a bit strange. And it's useful for the boat. So now I let you guess that, but to be honest, I'm not sure you could know what is it. So goodbye.
Is it a river? What is it?
Is it what?
You didn't give a lot of information.
Uh,
It's useful for a boat.
Yeah.
It's big.
it's useful for boat. It's big, and there is not a lot of people who know what is it. And oh, it's a very big machine with a mechanic system. So that can up and down. It's a lift. Okay, so goodbye.
Do you see oh man. Do you see a hair on my face? No, because I'm Gilles, like Gillette Razor. I am 60 years old. I learned English for 5 years in school. I'm not very good, but I want to learn and improve my English vocabulary. I, w- I went to London the last years with the school. That was very interesting. We visit the Piccadilly Circus, the Tower Bridge, the Big Ben, and we visit already the Oxford Street. That was very impressive. I never go to Australia, but I don't. I don't know very the Australian life, the hobbies, the sport you do. I have a big dream. It's to live in Canada. I never go to Canada, but I want in my life to live or to do my university
There?
there. Yes. I want to meet you, and I have some question for you. What's your favorite sport? The sport you do in Australia. Are you good at sim? Mm, what kind of meats or what do you eat? What do you eat? The what is your typical dish? Um, have you the some kangaroo in Australia or some animals we didn't have here in Belgium? Um, I have
Riddle. A riddle.
c'est quoi une riddle?
A riddle.
Ah yes, I have a riddle for you. It's very it's I don't know how I can say that, but when you discover the word, you will love. Um, the personage or
Character.
the character I will to discover you will discover are will the city where the character live is is uh, uh, is famous for by the character. The city is near near Mons. They there are a lot of people who di- um, disguise no, to the date and the date of the celebration. They are very strange with uh, uh, big hats with an animals you have in Australia with a large feather. They drops oranges on the public. I think it's you can I think you can discover who is it, and it's like me. I got the name of the personage, the character. Bye. See you later.
Hello, I'm Candy. Yes, my name is Sweet and I like to eat it. I'm 15 years old and I've been learning English for 5 years. My English accent is very bad, as you can hear it. I've been... no. I speak English a little bit because language are not my fault and I don't know enough vocabulary. I like sports, but I don't practice much because I'm lazy. I go to the sport room 4 times a week and sometimes I do horse riding. And you, what are your favorite sports? During the summer holiday in July or August, I go to France with my mother in a campsite, where there are plenty to do. I never went to a country where the language is different of French, except last year, when I went a school trip in London. We left 3 days and it was a very good time. My father traveled a lot with my stepmother, but I don't travel with them because I live with my mother. And you, do you travel a lot and where? Later, I would like to do scuba diving, but mainly travel a lot and explore new horizons. When I think of Australia, I think directly of kangaroos or the climate that's different from ours. In your country, the hottest month is January, and in Belgium, it's the month of July. Thanks to the work that we do in class, I will improve my English, and so I could travel without the language barrier. My object is a Belgian specialty that can make us take a lot of weight. It can be frozen or not before it's cooked in animal or vegetable fat to the fryer. It are potato sticks that are found in fast food. Its color is yellow and is in a corner at McDo, Burger King or other. That's very delicious. And you, what is your favorite dish? Goodbye, see you later.
Hello, my name is Loic. I'm 16 years old. I like reading, take photo, video games and history. I studied English for 6 years, but I'm bad. English is an important language for traveling. I went all over France. I visited castle, museum. I would like to study history in Madrid. When I heard Australia, I think about koala. I have three questions for you. What monuments represent you, your country? Uh, how do you drive your car, left or right? Uh, what different languages do you speak in your country? I have choose an object of Belgian. Donc, this is a battle. The head of the army, the French army, was holding his stomach. A lion represents the battle on the hill. Goodbye, see you later.
Hello, I'm Robin Wood. I'm a superhero. I steal the rich to give money at Penniless. I'm 16 years old. I like sport. I go climbing. I do breakdance, and I play tennis. But I don't do only sports. Every Sunday, I uh, um, I go to scout to fun. I speak English for 6 years, for 5 years, but my English is not very good. Um, but I think it's very important to speak English to understand the people around the world and to travel. Last year, in the Christmas holiday, I took the plane to go Morocco. There, I uh, I have done a trek in the desert, and I have done shopping in market on a famous place in Morocco. Um, I like travel, but I never go in Japan, and it's my dream. I love Japan. I like this culture, this food, and this manga. Um, I don't know a lot of things to Australia. I know just there is a kangaroo and Sydney Operate. Um, but I think speak with you is good for upgrade my English. I have some question for you. Um, where did you live in Australia, and how is your country or town? What do you do when we have a free time? And what is the best thing in Australia? Um, um, I tell you about a famous people in Belgium. They are 11. They are red. Their nickname are bad. They like sport and they play football. And their coach is Spanish. It's all. Who are they? Sorry, but I must save the world. Bye.
Hello, my name is Valentin Mathieu. I'm 17 years old. I've got two brothers. I like playing basketball in my free time. I study English. Now, everybody say that I'm the official look alike of Michael Jordan in a little less rich, but it's much more beautiful. I study English for 5 years. I like speak English during my holiday. Well, I. Mhm. I'm not bad, but not very good. So, I've got French in I've got friends in England, Spain, and Bulgaria because I went on holiday there. I never go to Australia, but I want to go there, perhaps. My dream is to be the best player basketball on the Belgium. I've got 3 questions for you. First, do you often usually go on holiday, and where did you go? Do you did you have any brother or sisters? And do you what kind of food do you eat there? I want to speak with a different person in a different country, and perhaps we can speak on Facebook, on Skype, or why not together. I want to. I don't remember. I want. Je sais plus. Je vais vous faire une devinette. Ok. Do you. Putain, j'ai trop. A reader. It's typically from Belgium. It's a very big place. You can drink beer. You can dance every time of the day. This event gather a million of people in the world. And my dream is to go there, perhaps one day. So, did you find it? See you soon, and kiss from Belgium.
Okay.
S'il vous plaît. Okay. My brother used to call me Mountain just to pull my leg because I'm named Colleen. I'm 17. I like to watch anime. I draw very much. It's been 7 years since I started learning English, so I think I'm pretty comfortable with it. And I think it's a great language because I can understand many things on the internet or in the music and stuff. I've been once in Spain, but I don't really remember since I was about 6 or 7. I've never published any comics or stories or manga of mine, but I'd like to show it once to the others. First, when I hear Australia, I thought about, of course, kangaroos, long roads, deserts, koalas, and everything like that. I also have 3 questions for you. Which language do you learn down under? What do you eat the most? And I forgot the last one. Anyway, I hope I'll be able to go over my shyness this year and
and I'll be able to express myself clearly. Now I've got a riddle for you. People in this are stuck in boxes. This is somewhere there are storms above people's head. Japanese people have made it their own way, and in French it means funny. And I still don't remember the third question, so I'll end up here. Right, I just remember the third question. So it was, do you rather stay home or go out with friends at Australia? Bye.
Hello everybody, my name is Romain, I'm 16 years old. I live in Wépion, a village famous for its strawberry in Belgium. At home we are four, my little sister, me and my parents. Since I was a child, my passion is motorsports, and I have gone karting once a week for about 9 years. So all my family is passionate by motorsports. And you, what kind of motorsports do you have in Australia? I know my English is not very good, but I have been learning English for 4 years. I think English is very important because it's an international language, and if you want to travel, you have to speak English. I love travel. I have already been in a lot of parts of Europe. I go skiing every year with my parents in a different mountain. In summer, I have been in cruise again and again to visit Italy, Sicily, Spain, France, etc. Last year with school, we have been to London. It was very cool, and London is a very beautiful city. But to be honest, I have never left Europe, and my biggest dream is to visit USA at least once in my life, or maybe Australia. Why not? And you, have you ever been in Europe? My vision of Australia, for me, Australia is a very, very big country where the sun shines and where full of kangaroos run and jump all the time in a dry and very great landscape. With this experience, I hope to learn more about you, your country, and your culture. Now the little riddle. The best friend of the people you have to guess is Tar. Yes, Tar. T-A-R. He can ride 1,000 horses in the same time. He's Belgian, of course. He can. He's rather young. He goes to Australia every year to take part of a race, and he run for McLaren team since for 3 years now. Do you know who is he? Thank you and see you later.
Hello, I have the same name as the wind. My name is Halize. I'm 16 years old. I love horses and photography, and later I would like to be an estate agent. I've learned English for 7 years, but we wouldn't say because my level is not really good. For me, it's an important language to travel because it's spoken all around the world, and it's also important for the work. I lived 3 years in Wayne Island, and this travel was interesting and enriching for me. I've never fed a baby koala, and this is my dream. For me, the word Australia since sun, beach, Island, koala, kangaroo, surf, and Sydney. I know I know that in Australia there are meat pan. It's your typical food, and it's a multicultural country. And the first population was Aborigines. I would like to ask you 3 questions to know you better. Have you ever had an inundation in your house? Have you ever traveled outside Australia? And have you ever had a kangaroo in your garden? I expect from you to make me discover Australia and your way of life. I chose a topic that symbolizes Belgium, and can you guess what I'm talking about? I like water, also the chocolate, and again horses. The bike is what represents me best. My lace is breathtaking. My hats are specific. My wind wheel is original. Venice is my twin. I stand in country of Tintin, and I'm a city in the north of Belgium. And I hope get same news soon. See you later, my friend.
Hello, my name is Ines. I'm physically blind, but I'm not deaf inside. First of all, you have to know about me. I'm 16 years old, and I live in Wallonia in Namur. I learned English from my 12 years old. As can you see, I'm not really good in English, but I try my best. I'm interested about English because I would like to travel a lot in my life. As far as I'm concerned, I've already been in Italy when I was 3 years old, and it was the worst experiences of my life because 4 hours before leaving for Italy, I fell on the stair and I broke my legs. My mom didn't know that my leg was broken, and she so decided to leave for Italy. Now to something else. I've never been to Japan, but it's one of my dreams. I'm going to turn my 18 years. I would like to go there with my boyfriend. Have you ever been to Japan? There are a lot of stereotypes about Australia. Apparently, there are lots of kangaroo, the beautiful kangaroo and the disgusting spider. It's true. Have you ever seen? Have you already seen some spider in your bedroom? Your school seems to be prettier than mine. Are you a Catholic school? Let I have a little game for you. I have a little game for you. I give you some clues about a famous people in Belgium. Let's play. Looks like Mr. Bean. Jobs are search clues, and he is a fictionary character. Goodbye.
Hello, my name is Isaline. I'm 16 years old. I live in Belgium and I have one brother and one sister. My hobbies are dance and horse. I've been studying English for 5 years. I don't speak very well English. But I can speak with English people. I think English is very important to travel, and so for people who want to work abroad, it's very interesting. I didn't ever traveled around the world, and I dream to go around the world. I already traveled. I went to England with school, and with my family I visited France and Spain. Spain is my favorite. For later, I would like to study medicine or scientific research. Before I watch your report, I knew that your country was hot. There were a lot of kangaroo, and you are in the Indian Ocean. I was wondering, do you have a typical cooking, and do you have school every day? For example, we don't have school Wednesday afternoon. I have a riddle for you. It's I like art. I was born in January 2009, but people only know me since 2010. I live in Dubai. It's me. There are in me office, restaurants, apartments, and luxurious shops. Who I am. Okay, bye.
Hello, my name. I have the same name of a person who know. It's a famous president of United States, and he love game with a kite. Yes, it's Benjamin Franklin. I'm 16 years old. Um, I like play video games and spend a lot of my free times on my computer. I practice English for 6 years. My level is moderate, I think. For me, English is pretty important because a lot of games are in English, so it's important. My experience in traveling, it's not exceptional, but I've done a travel to Ireland. It was incredible. I don't have a really big dream or project, but I never gone in Japan, and it was it will be really nice if I can do the travel to there. When I thinking to Australia, I think about very strange and dangerous animals. I have 3 questions for you. The first is when are your summer holidays? Have you got 2 full months like us? And what's your favorite destination for the summer holidays? My I don't I think the project to change video it's a good idea because it helps us to improve your English level and it helps to meet people. I choose for you a thing famous in Belgium. It's also famous in Moldavia, and there is a guy who are epic in the internet for that. The thing is the thing likes jazz or blues like the man on the wall, and the wine is very important for that. Did you find it? I hope so, and goodbye.
Hello, I will introduce myself. Yes, I know, I look like Kylian Mbappe, the French footballer, but he earn more money than me. So I'm Maxime Makwanga, I'm 16 years old. In the life of every day, I'm someone who like smile and jokes. Um, I play football in a club. Football and me is the biggest love story in the world. Um, I have learned English for 4 years. Uh, my level is not the best, but I can have a conversation with an English guy. But I prefer English girl. Um, I have never been to Democratic Republic of Congo. Uh, it's my dream because it's the country of my father. Um, uh, when I think Australia, I think about strange animals and dangerous, but I don't know if it's the the reality. Uh, I have two questions for you. When you heard Belgium, what do you think? And can you eat crocodile? Um, my expectation about this project, I would like to know information about Australia, and I want to improve my English. I make you a guess for popular Belgian people. First, she is starting to get a name in women's athletics. Second, she won one gold medal at World Championship in London and at Olympic Games in Rio. And what else can I say? Um, uh, sh- she train in Jambe, is a city near Namur. Good luck for the guests. Take care of yourself and goodbye.